This looks hideous.
That looks terrible.
That looks terrible.
It looks impressive.
Too big.
Yeah. All the way. Even if it didn't work, I'd go iPhone.
Okay, so I've got a model of the iPhone 11 right here, and I've also got a bunch of other 2019 flagships. So we're going to go up to people in the public and see how they would rank them, because let's face it, the design is a little controversial. In terms of how the phone came presented, the packaging looks pretty much identical to an iPhone XS Max box. So opening it up inside, taking the seals off, and you can see pretty much what you'd expect to. Designed by Apple in California, the smartphone itself, and then pretty much the joke of a charger underneath that with a total of 5 watts of power, the earpods, and then of course the charging cable, which is lightning. And then the phone itself comes with this sticker, which has the Olympic rings on for some reason. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask people to rank these 3 phones, and then we're going to give them points based on how well they've done. So let's see which one wins. Just before we jump into that, let's take a quick look at some first impressions, as well as what people said when comparing it to past iPhones. You prefer the iPhone 10? Bad, isn't it? Okay, all right. So this is a prototype of the iPhone 11. This is the iPhone 10. Which one do you think looks better between the two?
For me,
Yeah.
this camera.
So you actually think there's nothing wrong with the square? It's not too big or too much?
No, it's not.
iPhone 10, iPhone 11. Do you actually think that is an improvement?
I prefer that one.
You prefer that one?
Yeah. I prefer that. Yeah.
You prefer that one as well?
Yeah.
So they decided to go with this massive square camera bump. And do you hate it?
Yeah, it's not
You do?
very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think it looks ugly?
No,
Yeah, it's nice looking. It's quite big.
It's quite big.
That is how it looks. The cameras look a bit weird.
Cameras look a bit weird, I'll give you that.
I mean, I think it looks worse. It's a bit too big.
It's too big.
Yeah.
What's all the 3 different? Are they 3 different cameras? Well, to me it wouldn't matter. No, the camera is a bit big.
It's a bit big, yeah.
Honestly, I don't really care that much.
That is more obviously squared off,
Yeah,
but I think that looks a lot better than that. Because I don't think I would notice.
Okay, now for the rankings. What I've done is gone up to a whole load of different people, showed them the iPhone, the Huawei and the Samsung, and then asked them to rank the 3 phones based on appearance alone. First place is going to score 2 points, second place 1 point, and then third place no points at all. So let's see which device can get to 30 points first. So this is a prototype of the upcoming iPhone. In terms of design, how would you rank them?
I like that one.
Yeah, I'd say that one's best.
Huawei's number 1, and then?
Yeah, that one.
I just think that looks weird.
Okay.
That is weird.
That is weird, but it's still better than that.
I like. Yeah.
Is that because it's Apple?
Yeah, maybe.
How would you rank them in terms of how they look?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah,
First,
Yeah.
second,
third. Yeah.
Huawei
First.
wins.
Second, third.
Okay, so looks, I'd say 1,
Yeah.
2,
Samsung.
3. This looks hideous.
It looks
It's
pretty.
hideous.
It looks pretty ugly.
They should make this like more subtle.
Well, the shiny one is lovely, the white one, and then the beige one.
This one looks better. These are better quality. This
Okay.
one looks like more quality.
Now that right there is interesting. The guy said that the iPhone is better quality, which in itself, no real qualms with that. But this is not an iPhone made by Apple. This is an $80, if that, prototype model of one. So if you just rank the design.
First,
Okay.
second, third.
And yourself?
First, second, third.
I think Huawei's got a nicer colour.
Samsung and then the iPhone.
Yeah.
Then iPhone and then Samsung.
Then Samsung.
Samsung and then iPhone, just because I think that's too in your face. Like it's still nice, but it's a bit bland and plain.
Simple.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that better.
Okay.
Than that one.
And that one. And then that one.
I still like the iPhone more. And then it'll be Samsung. And then it'll be this one.
So I'd probably put Samsung first, Huawei second, iPhone
People's
third.
opinions are all over the place with this.
Okay, that one's the best. That
Okay,
one's
Samsung.
second, and that one third.
rank
Probably
them.
a Huawei,
And
Samsung.
then Samsung.
That looks terrible.
That looks terrible.
Probably that one.
Samsung first, then out of the other two?
I still
You would rate that over that?
I don't like iPhones anyway.
So 1, 2, 3. Between those 3, how would you rank those phones?
Just on how they look.
Yeah.
I think this one's the best.
So Huawei number 1.
Yeah, that one was second best, and then that one.
So even though you're not a fan of that, it's still better than Samsung.
Better than that one. Yeah.
Why?
That one's really ugly because it's got all the microchips and stuff showing there.
Okay, the Samsung's got the microchips. Awesome.
I think that looks very nice. I'm going to give this one a silver medal,
Samsung.
and that's the bronze medal. All right?
Okay.
This one,
iPhone.
this one,
Huawei, then Samsung.
Yeah.
This one looks, for me, this one is.
That's the nicest.
Yeah. Then this one.
Then that one, then that one.
1, 2, 3.
So, even though this isn't the final design, and we may end up seeing a non-blacked out camera module, I actually think that looks worse than this. And even then, the results of this test are saying one thing pretty clearly, that the design of the iPhone 11 is not particularly liked. If you enjoyed this video, I've got a ton more like this, so I'll link them from here. My name is Aaron, this is Mr. Who's the Boss, and I'll catch you in the next one.